Oh, yo! Hey!
OG K-pop stan since 1998.
Okay, since I was more like still am very into Bang Bang by IVE, I think it's time that I check out Black Hole. I checked out Bang Bang right before my trip at the beginning of March, going to Oahu to just be in a place where my late husband felt the most alive on the 1 year marking of his passing. And Bang Bang was definitely one of the tracks that I was playing all the time, especially because I drove around Oahu a lot. And I would try to catch a lot of sunrises. And doing that required me to drive in the dark. I already don't do too well driving in the dark. And then having to go around the, what do you call it? The hairpins of Oahu, the mountain. It freaked me out. So Bang Bang was one of the most replayed songs. And I don't think I realized it in my reaction, but I realized it while listening to it nonstop while I was on my trip. When IVE goes bang bang at the end, it sounds like choo choo, like a train. And then, you know, the video, they had that whole concept. So I was like, I don't think I noticed that in my first time reaction. So yeah, I just need to emphasize more on Bang Bang because I just really love that song. The whole beginning, starting with that little cute character with the unny part. Okay. Anyway, but like I was saying, I need to check out what Black Hole is all about. So let's pull her up. There she goes. So first watch again. I don't know if you're new to my channel. My first watches will always be no pausing. And second watch will be when I pause and check out the lyrics and stuff. So yeah, let's get it, y'all. Make sure my volume is where it should be. Okay. Black Hole by IVE. It's on loop, yes. Here we go.
Shut it all based on like that.
Okay.
너의 심장 위에 뿌리 내린 순간 뻗어나가 깊게 이 노래가 들리니야 세상 위에 쏟아지는 glitter 목격하고
We start off epic.
기적이 틀림없는
Like,
걸 Keep on running 위험을 겁내지 마
this beat!
원한 모든 걸 나와 읊조려봐 속에서도 다를 수 있게 Look at me now Look at me now 원하면 뭐든 이루어지리라
Ooh. What?
과감히 all the way
Oh, this is so IVE brand. Okay, hair choreography. Whoa! It's like soft but hardcore at the same time. Hey! And we're back to this beat. Oh shit! Ooh. Okay. This pre-chorus. And oh yes! Okay, vocals. Whoa. La 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 love flame. then we're ending off this sleek ass look. Hey, I really love that like pause before the bang. Damn. The setting. Okay, musicality. And then we end off like they just strutted the runway. Okay, that's high as fuck. Okay, so what's with... Hold on. I need to make sure I'm right at the beginning before I do my second watch. That... I don't know... okay, so I don't know why I'm saying this, but that felt immersive. Immersive. Why did I say immersive? Immersive. Because there was so much going on with the visuals that I just felt like, okay, how can I really explain how... Okay. I went to the... What was it called? Art house in Las Vegas. My last trip that I ever took with Chris. And we visited one of those museums where like the artwork is immersive. Like it's like kind of moving around in the walls and you just kind of like, oh shit, like am I tripping? No, I'm sober. That's what it felt like when I was watching this video. There was so much going on, and not just that, the music itself. It's all just dung dung dung, and then all of a sudden we switch up to a specific rhythm, and right when I'm getting there, boom, we switch back to that dung dung dung. Anyway, I'm being very audibly animated right now. The beginning of the song already sounded like pre-chorus material. But then the pre-chorus came and was like, xthina, now you don't know what you're talking about. What we began with was our version of an intro. If y'all, again, I don't know if this is your first video that you're checking on my channel. A lot of my reactions, I will talk about how I really look for what the pre-chorus is like. Whether it's like a specific build-up to sew the verse into the chorus, or if there's lack of a pre-chorus, we get right into the chorus, like that part, like that stitch for me, whether there's a stitch or whether we bleed right into the chorus, that I really look into, because I just find it creatively interesting. So the fact that the song began with a sound that makes me feel like a pre-chorus, part of me was like, wait, are we really at the beginning? So look at me now. Like, wait, how did they do the lyrics? I mean, the vocals. I'm not gonna try. It's not like I'll hit it, but I love that da 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 da, that flow. It really stuck to me. I feel like if I were to rewatch my reaction, I wouldn't be surprised if my mouth was like lipping it, like saying like, just because again, it's something that I already kind of caught on to just first watch. Okay, in the choreography, I saw like a lot of very interesting, like, oh, sorry, piece of my hair strand was on my hand, gross. Like the choreography was a lot of like, flipping of the wrist to kind of just go with the whole look at me now, this and that. So I found that very interesting as well. Let's go ahead and go to the second watch, because I want to know what the song is about. So, besides hearing the words, look at me now. Let's get it, y'all. Second time. I will pause here and there. Yeah, that's high as fuck.
Should it all be done like this? 너의 심장 위에
Dun, 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 dun. You just hear this boom. This is what I mean by like it being pre-chorus feel. We start off like, oh shit, we're already about to roll into like epicness. Is epicness a word? We start with that phrase being sung, and then the repeat of it, and then we kind of adjust the tone down into this. Like, it's a really good intro. Sorry, I'm so stuck on the intro, but it has me stuck.
Should it all be done like this? 너의 심장 위에 뿌리 내린 순간 뻗어나가 깊게 이 노래가 들리니
Ooh, it feels so anthem, the lyrics.
쏟아지는 glitter
Ooh, I like that dark world glitter pouring out.
시작이 틀림없는 걸
Hey.
뻔뻔한 위험을
See, like we went from one flow into a new flow. It was like that's why I said it felt like immersive. Again, like the whole like, am I tripping? No, I'm sober, but I'm tripping kind of perspective. Okay, let's go back. But the lyrics, very anthem feel. Okay, this dress. Okay. Lazy even in the rain, I like that a lot. Okay, I had to say, like, you know, I'm not a songwriter or singer, so I don't know the phrase I'm looking for. Where is it? Right here. This whole, still got the flame, like, when the line follows the first line. Does that make sense? So this line says, stoke the flame that you've been holding on to. Talking about a flame, right? And then, oh shit, I rewound it too far. Forwarded too far, I mean. So at the flame, then, so they keep blazing even in the rain. So it's like, even though we had Eugen's line in between, the conversation is still continuing. Like, she spoke about the fire, like, keep your fire stoked, so they keep blazing even in the rain. It's the whole thing about it earlier when speaking about, like, in this dark world, you know, just something about glitter. Let's go back to that. I don't want to just be so vague about this. And that's truly a miracle. Over this dark world, glitter comes pouring out. I am witnessing that this is truly a miracle. I really like that. I really like this. I keep saying anthem, but also like an encouraging kind of push with the lyrics. Like perseverance. That's what I'm looking for. I feel like a lot of perseverance being encouraged through these lyrics. From glitter, from, you know, out of the dark world, keeping your fire ablaze, you know, staying true to yourself, keep running, don't be scared of danger. It's just that kind of whole feel. Very IVE tradition or trademark to be very encouraging. Hold on. Let me see that formation. I know this is not a dance practice reaction, but I just want to see something. Where are my keys? Are those my keys? No, they're not. Okay, sorry. I was trying to find... Because when they're forming this thing... Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is a heart. I was like, there's something intentional about this mirrored curve. Or, what do you call it? Symmetry of the curve. So, it's interesting. Like, you know, the point of the heart being there. So, this is the pre-chorus. Now, look at me now. Okay, I'm not hitting those tones, but da, 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 da. Like something very epic about that. So that's why, again, I was like, damn, the intro made me feel pre-chorus like, but it's like, nah, this is the pre-chorus kind of feel. The chorus is so good. It's so dancey. And I love that they're at the top of a pyramid kind of a setting here. Again, just to go with like the perspective of being on top of things from your perspective. Like the whole thing about encouragement. Encouraging towards being to persevere through hard times, through darkness, through hardship. So if you do that, then you're always going to be on top, no matter where your position is in the world. Does that make sense? Okay, let's go. I love that. Boom. Yes, yes. Okay, that pause screen of like, it's like, should that be my thumbnail right here? And I love the whole thing about like, it's okay to dream big, it will all become reality. I'm telling you, like, this song is just self-encouragement. I appreciate the spin and then the... Okay, this flow, changing to this flow is very... Okay, and this smirk, this smile, charming. Just something about this part, just like dun 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 dun. It's just very like, it's very attractive. It's audibly attractive. That's a very weird way to say that or explain that. Flower blooms in the mud. Bird. Okay, see again, talking about persevering, being consistent with persevering through things. You know, the whole thing about like, forget the person who's holding onto your ankle, meaning like the person is stopping you in your tracks for going after what you want to do, living your life the way you want, being a flower that blooms in the mud. What was the other, what word am I looking for? Analogy or symbol? Push away hand that's unlock the dream that's in hiding. Bird that flies with broken wings, yes. Again, I'm not hitting the tones. I've never been a singer, but even less of that, even more of that, because of not having a thyroid after removing it, after being diagnosed with thyroid cancer. But that flow, it's again, this part just, it's just audibly attractive. And we're back here to the running. Don't be afraid of danger. I love that choreography to that part. God, this pre-chorus. It gives me goosebumps, actually. Ooh, that star ring. I like that the doom wasn't on the one. Like, that's what made me go like, oh shit. Did that happen the first time? Can I check that? Let's check that. No, see? That's the difference. That's why I was like, wait, I was thrown off. Because right here, the boom happens right on the one. Is it the one? Let me count for fun. Let's let this retired dancer resurface real quick. Boom happened right before the one, almost like on the end. And then when we get to the second time that they do this, they changed it up. Boom. See? They hold that. That boom happens on the end, right? But instead of the music happening right away, they kind of hold back and then do that thing. So I specifically love when second choruses do that. When they kind of just do one little adjustment that just gives a difference. I think they do that a third time too. Seriously, the freaking vocals. See? Look at me now. Okay. Epic. Okay. I just totally realize why the connection from my perspective about La 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 Love Flame, because they speak about like keeping that flame, like stoking the flame that's inside you, you know, keep yourself ablaze throughout all this, like basically be your own light in the dark of this world, or in your world sometimes, you know, like that's the way you can shine, right? If I'm going to go symbolically here, La 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 Love Flame, because you got to have love for yourself in order for your light to be right? Ignited. One of those words. Okay. I just totally got it. Holding on to destiny. That fucking, another thing. Okay, this model shot. Another thing that I'm realizing now, the title, Black Hole. The whole thing about space. Okay. Yes. Yeah. And then seeing the visual helped me realize it too. I love that so much. Hold on. Just out of curiosity, I gotta switch my mouse because I use in my Chris. He bought me an ergonomic is how you say it, mouse, because he knows I have lupus and that like a regular mouse hurts my wrist. And it can be used for either my laptop or my computer. So I'm just looking at this out of curiosity. Yeah, okay. I mean, I already know what a black hole looks like, but I wanted like a visual just to like, I don't know, back up what I'm saying. So a black hole, like obviously there's a black hole in the middle, right? But there's all these like lights and colors that makes the ring. So that is so conceptually awesome. The fact that they label this song Black Hole, but the whole lyrics perspective, from my perspective, is about keeping your light lit by you so that you can still shine throughout the darkness. That's so good. Like seriously, the title being Black Hole and the lyrics tying into that is hitting me now. I'm like, gosh damn. That thing again on that doom on like the and then holding back and then the music comes. They did do that a second time for the final chorus. It's so epic. Boom, hold time. Love that so much. I love that. Lights and bubbles. I would dance all night. And the long way finally as ourselves. Yes. I love that. This part. I wish I could sing because I would sing that part all the time. And then they end off again with their supermodel documentary hour fashion. This song is so damn good, y'all. Like I like how I was raving on and on about Bang Bang, and I'm still going to because again it was a most replayed song of March for me. And now I'm about to add Black Hole onto the list. The song, I love that it not only sounds just epic, but it's the lyrics that really makes it like cherry on top for me. I love songs, and this is pretty much all of IVE's discography. But I'm specifically talking about Black Hole. I love that the lyrics of the songs just again, self-encouragement. There's many times that us as humans just inevitably have dark moments, and I can fucking vouch for that. I share my life on my channel, on my social medias. 2025 was the fucking worst year of my life. I lost my husband 3 months after getting married to him after 12 and a half years of hardship. And we took that long to get married because Chris wanted me to wait. Chris wanted to wait for my health to be more stable. And once my lupus and epilepsy was in a stable spot for a good time, then he proposed. Then we eloped with the plans of doing like a Hawaiian wedding. And then he passes away 3 months suddenly to sepsis from the flu. And then 6 months after his passing, I get fucking diagnosed with thyroid cancer. And I did surgery to remove that. And I'm now still currently working on adjusting the dose of my thyroid replacement medication. Basically my therapy, my treatment. And that's still up and down. Like there's many days where I just don't have any energy to do anything. And this might sound gross, but sometimes I don't even have energy to brush my teeth. So that's where I'm at in my life. That shit has happened. A lot of darkness, right? But I've also worked within myself, not just for me, but for Chris. Because it's like, if I want to do, all I do right now is do everything I can to keep Chris alive in some form. And that will require me taking care of myself because that's what he did all the time. So again, songs like Black Hole with lyrics like this, not only does it sound like super epic, but lyrics that are just very encouraging to persevere through the hardship that is life. I'm going to appreciate it a lot. So thank you, IVE. IVE always has discography that does this to me. And Black Hole just added on to that, added on to just that impact of IVE for me, and added themselves into my playlist again. Anyway, this came out again kind of a while ago, because I think it came out right when I filmed my reaction for Bang Bang. And then when I came back, life got crazy. I still plan to do, I don't know if I want to do a check-in post, like a community post, or a check-in video to just update about how my life has been and the changes that will, unfortunately, I don't want to say unfortunately, well, it is kind of will be happening. So I was kind of very occupied, but now I'm back. I'm about to add Bang Bang, Black Hole, right next to Bang Bang on my playlist. And yeah, if y'all waited this long to see my perspective on IVE's Black Hole music video and song, I thank you very much for your patience and your understanding and your support. Because y'all have been, I know it's been over a year. Like, my husband passed away last March 5th to be exact. But y'all still leave very encouraging comments on my YouTube channel. And I do get DMs on my Instagram just to give me words of encouragement. So I appreciate that very much. So yeah, I can't not thank y'all. And I can't end any video off now on my YouTube without saying thank you to Chris, because he is the main reason why I chose to come back here as OG K-pop stan. Whenever you first met me and you saw that I was into K-pop, how did you feel about like being with someone who was like as into K-pop as I am?
I'm glad you have a thing.
See, that's the real shit.